Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the what I just did with my hand, but I'm just okay. So again, this is the daily crash out, boys. It's been boys and girls been pretty bad lately. I'm not gonna lie. Educational pressure is here. Mental state is about here, and it's just like it's going like this. You know what I mean? But you just gotta keep smiling. But I think I'm gonna try to redirect instead of talking about what happened in my day. I'm gonna talk about specific things that will affect most people. And from like the TikToks that I observed and all the I guess like videos I've seen online, I've seen tons of people basically talking about how they've just entered a new stage in their life. And this is predominantly towards like college students or people going into college or just high school seniors, you know? Gonna be a point in your life to where you won't know what you're doing. You will have absolutely no idea. It feels like everything is just going downhill, and it's gonna be like that for a while until you fix how you think about it. So, like for me, I was like just to give context, I was in a relationship for 4 years, exiting high school, you know, and she decided to break it up with me. And that's her choice. Very proud of her. That's her decision, and you just have to respect it at the end of the day. Even though like you still, it's 2.5 months. I guess I still am a little bit. I still have a little bit like that feeling, but stuff happens, and I would just say she meant a lot to me, is what it was, and it's like I loved her. My love for her only was growing, like it was that type of thing. And I think a lot, but that's my bad. Let me take a little sip of the water. But when such a trauma happens to you, especially when you love the person so much and you're entering this new stage in your life, it's like, damn, what am I gonna do? For this is for long-term relationships, short-term situationships. A relationship is a relationship, and losing it hurts really bad. And coming from a dude who's slept every day for 2.5 months after and woke up the next day after the 4-year relationship ended, you're gonna be okay. I'm not. I would say I'm not mature enough to guide you on the specifics, but I am strong enough to tell you that you can make it out of this. No matter the stress in your life, no matter how many just detrimental things come into your life, you're gonna get through it. You're always gonna get through it. You're gonna wake up the next day and you're gonna thank yourself. Congratulate yourself every single day that you made it to where you can sleep. And to when you wake up, be proud of yourself. But mainly the topic for today was love, you know? Love, especially after a heartbreak. That's the big thing I wanted to talk about. And I would say I have talked to some girls. I've talked to some very, very amazing people. And I've learned a lot, like especially coming after this 4-year long relationship. I didn't know what I was doing. I was lost. It was like, okay, I guess I should tell y'all. Like the first day after the break, yo, I was cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it was just terrible. I was feeling pre-death symptoms is what it was. I was having like heart murmurs. I couldn't breathe properly. I was sweating when it was like really cold. I was feeling hot and cold at the same time. It was terrible. But I couldn't even go to sleep, Like I would text her and call her about every single little detail about my life, you know? And especially we would end the call or we would go to call every single night and then wake up together every single day. So every single night, every single morning we'd stay on call. So that first day when she broke it up with me, I called her. She still wanted to be friends, but you know, you can't, I don't know. Like I just you can't be friends with someone that was gonna be your wife. So kind of messed up. But yeah, that first night I was like, I'm gonna call her just so I can sleep tonight. So I called her. I said, we don't have to talk. We don't have to say a single thing. I just need you to be on my phone so I can go to bed. So I put her on the phone call and I felt terrible doing this because it's like we're broken up, you know, like what are we doing still on call with each other? But I think like 15 minutes in, I grew the courage and was like, what am I doing? I said my final goodbyes. I said, goodbye, Heidi. Good night. I don't know if you can still hear me, but I'm gonna end the call now. And then I ended the call and went to bed. You know, if I can sleep that one night, I can sleep any other night in this whole entire world. Same for you, you know? If you're dealing with such a hard time, a hard situationship, a hard friendship loss, a hard relationship loss, short or long term, you got this. You can do this. This is something that you have probably not mentally prepared for, but in some way probably has felt in that relationship like, oh my God, what if this ends? And now you've been faced with it. You can do this. This is this is easy for you. This is light work, okay? And then the next day, this is what I would do, right? You just got your heart broken by a girl or a guy. I mean, okay, I'm gonna take this from a guy's point of view and I'm gonna take this from a girl's point of view. Tell me if I'm accurate or not in the comments, okay? A guy gets his heart broken. First thing he's doing, homie is crying. On God, he's crying. He's doing everything but dying. Okay, he's bawling his eyes. He's gonna feel like he's in the rain, and pre-death symptoms is gonna occur on bro. And then after that, shoot, homie, two different scenarios here. One is a dude that like dead ass just crumbles and falls, deteriorates almost. And then a second dude that feels joy because he's like, hey, I'm free. It's time for me to bag all the girls. It's not the right way. But I'm gonna take it from a girl's point of view, right? Normally, if a girl breaks up with a dude, they've been planning it for a while. You know, that's just that's just it. And normally for that type of lady, getting out of that relationship is really nice. You know, they're like, wow, I'm finally free. Um, I can do whatever I want to do, and I'm happy. Fantastic. I'm very proud of you. That is like that's awesome. I'm glad you made that decision. And I would say to all the ladies out there, if whoever is watching this, don't let any man, any boy, stop you from making your decision, right? And that's kind of saying that to me, you know, don't to her, thank you. You know, thank you for being so brave to tell me how you felt. So props to you. I hope you're having a good life so far. I hope all your people or the new relationships you're having into, I hope they go amazing and just wishing nothing but the best for you. But I guess I'm gonna dig deeper into why, you know, like because you could be feeling so many things right now. I don't know, I'm catching you. I don't know what stage I'm catching you in, which is the worst part ever. I'm so sorry. Like I wish I could have like one-on-ones with everybody feeling this way because it sucks, you know? Like it's like It's probably the worst feeling a human being could feel, dying but still being alive. Um, but a big thing of that, I would say, is definitely having I wouldn't say, let's just say like the worst thing ever. Let's say you are in the worst case scenario. You have no friends, right? You ain't no family to talk to. You ain't got no one to bring this up with. It's just you. And it sucks, like I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's terrible. But once again, you got this. Like okay, I'm gonna attack this from different point of views. I'm gonna be like a really good cousin right now is what's gonna happen. Okay? I'm gonna have two different perspectives. One is like the you can learn and grow and build your mindset, whatever. Or two, you could turn into what I call a whore. Okay? And that's what I would say. So for the first one, really dig deep into why the relationship ended. Normally, girls will tell you why the relationship ended. And just work on it, bro. Like just work on it, Like there's nothing else you could do but learn and grow. So, if she says that you weren't putting in enough effort and then she tells you how and why, homie, you got the blueprint right there. For your next relationship, you got it. You understand what you need to work on yourself. Okay? If it's just whatever reason, you'll know what to do. And if she's very vague about the reasoning and she doesn't quite tell you why, then homie, accept and move on that she wasn't the one for you. Okay, there's no point of battling what you did wrong there in that scenario. If she doesn't tell you straight up what you did wrong, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because there's so many other people out there in this world. And I'm like, oh my, that hit me like a truck. There's so many fish in the sea. Homie, I wanted that fish. Okay. On the realest note. But that's not like for your case. Okay, okay. But for your case, it's like, you know, you wanted that fish. But it sucks, bro. That's the only fish you want. And that's terrible, that's a loss. It's a big loss. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's the worst part. That's like God, man, I'm sorry. That's like the worst part you could do. Okay. It's completely okay. There's always something that you can do to be better in yourself. And yeah, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to think about, all our past mess ups. Okay. I would say this. This is kind of a little bit unorganized because it's like 11:18 and um on the realist note, I was doing some differential equations and I was working on what do you call it? Underdetermined coefficients, variation of parameters. I was doing RLC circuits. I was doing spring mass. I was doing Laplace definition and the formula, and I was doing inverse two of that. And the initial value problems of Laplace. Makes me just want to. But no, we're not like that. Okay, more on the topic of love. You are probably going through it right now, especially if those after a breakup. You're probably going. You mate, dude. You're girl, dude, gal, queen, king. You're going through it, and it's okay. We've all been there. Well, I've been there. I can't attest for other people just because I don't know their personal scenarios, but everyone goes through some sort of loss. It's completely okay. Like, it's fine, you know? Like, what a privilege it is to feel that way. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, knowing that. you can feel that type of hurt, like that's I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. Like pulling a positive from that, like that, what an emotion to feel. Something so disastrous that you just wanna die, you know? Like that's crazy to think about, but it's amazing you can feel that way. And I'm just here to offer, I guess, a solution. There's not really a solution. Oh, I told you the one thing you can learn. I guess I'll tell you the other one. So the other one is, especially if you're going to college, bro. Bro, when I tell you this, okay? There are so many different people in college. There's so many dudes in college that are amazing. There's so many girls in college that there's both, okay? There is both. I mean, I'm telling you this right now. Everyone in college is having the time of their lives, okay? Everyone's there just to have a fun time. And to them, stop being stop being a little boy or girl and go talk to them right now. Okay? Life's too short to just not talk to the person that you like. Okay? And it's good to wait, it's good to build yourself, it's good to grow, but lock in. You know? Like there's so many different people out there that are willing to hear you out. And you'll never know unless you take your hind end and you throw yourself at them. That's literally the goal. Like, okay, but let's just say, like in my scenarios, okay, I've had this, oh my goodness, this wonderful lady, and I don't know if she'll ever see this. She probably hates my guts, but I had this wonderful lady that I was talking to, and I was, I promised her that I was over my past relationship, but then a week hit me, classes hit me, and I guess I wasn't over my past relationship, and I was still feeling the loss. I ended it with her, and that's probably one of the most heartbreaking things I ever did. I think that night that I said her, like it wasn't even a night. I think it was mid morning. We just got out of church. Oh my god. But I think she had the prettiest eyes I've ever seen. They were like a beautiful jade green. And it was the worst thing ever, but she was like crying. I felt so bad. But oh my goodness. I will never forget those eyes. Okay, low key, that's a big loss for me. I'm gonna admit that. I'm a man enough to admit that. I made my mistake. Okay, and I regret it all the time. Like, damn, I should have never messaged her. I should have never messaged her because I should have waited until I was fully healed to go to her until maybe like a year. If I waited just a year, I would have been perfectly fine. But I didn't. But I didn't. And it was my freaking loss. Okay? It was my loss. And I admit that. Oh my god. Moment of silence. Moment of silence. I'm gonna miss her. Oh. But then again, it's back to the point. I miss her just as much as I miss my 4 year long relationship. As much as I missed the one day I had with this one other lady. And this other lady she's low-key just like, I don't know, she's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. But that's it. That's it. Oh. Like I just hate the what could have been type of thing. And it was my fault, she was too good. And I just let it go. I let it go because of my own immaturities. She's genuinely like a wife material. made me so mad. Well, I was trying to get my 4-year long relationship to be wife material. She was already wife material, and it was almost like, oh, it hurts my soul, twin. But it's chill. You know, we win some, we lose some, we grow and we continue, and shoot, we just lock in. That's what we do. But yeah, if you're ever feeling like you want to get out there again, but you're not fully healed, don't do it. Don't do it. Like just especially if you're a guy, don't do it. If you know you are not ready, do not mess with a girl's heart. Just don't do it. Like please don't do it. And if you're a girl and you're not fully healed from your I mean girls know. Girls know. Yeah, girls know. Y'all are fine. And this is mainly for dudes. Like y'all can handle y'all's business. Y'all know what y'all doing in this sector of life. You guys know. But the dudes, my goodness, you're gonna be going through it, bro. And there's no really safety net. It's just you dogging it out. Okay. And I'm gonna say about my situation right now. So once again, feeling extra sad because of my 4-year long relationship, and then the fact that I messed up with that one girl, and the fact that I miss all these different people, you know. And on top of that, academic pressure, 12, it's been pretty bad. But you know, you just gotta smile. You know, like it's been pretty bad, boys. I ain't gonna lie. I think I think this is like I had to enter Gian Colliado had to enter the greatest another great lock-in is what it was. I haven't entered this state since last spring, and I had the summer break, and I'm doing it again. A great lock-in. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be all okay. Everyone here, don't freak out. It's gonna be all right. And I highly doubt the lady I was with for so long is ever gonna see this video. I highly doubt it. I don't think it's ever gonna pop up on her feed. But that'd be cool if it did. Like, I don't know, that'd be sick. I hope she's doing okay. And I just hope everyone that I've ever talked to is doing all right and having a fun time in life. But yeah, I just wanted to come here, ramble, and explain that it's okay to lose someone. And if someone doesn't want to be with you, then it's okay. Don't don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, you know, especially if you cheated or something. This video is not meant for anybody who ever cheats or people who, you know, of that nature. This video is not for you. Don't even try to watch it. This is for those who were genuinely in love and it got ripped out of them. But yeah, you got this. And oh, one big tip from your cousin here. Do not make do not make a girl your everything. And when I say this, I'm not saying like don't treat them 100%. That's not what I'm saying. Treat every lady you ever see with 100% courtesy, with 100% love, and 100% respect. Do not, and dudes, you can fuck around with dudes, but every lady you meet, don't ever, 100% all the time. But just shoot, I lost my train of thought. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. And just oh there it is, there it is. What I mean by don't make a lady your everything is, you know, don't build your soul around them. Because if that lady decides to just hop out, what do you have? You have a casing but there's nothing inside. Okay? You need the inside to feel whole. What you should do is build yourself, fill it with love for yourself, love for others, love for you and your passions. And then when this lady comes along and your soul is right here and she's getting closer to you, okay? She's just supposed to be an add on to that casing. An add on, not the filling, an add on, okay? So to the dudes out there who are quote unquote simping and it's good to simp. Those yearners, it's a former yearner. I understand your pain. Okay. And just keep your keep your mental health in check. Don't don't I don't want to say this, but don't worry about girls right now. You're probably in the early stages of your breakup. Don't worry about girls. Don't do it, bro. Don't be evil. Don't don't go out there and just mess up other girls' loves and hearts. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it, bro. So build yourself, and if you know what you want and you're ready, go out there and get it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, this is today's video. Oh, not like that. Sorry, this is just like I didn't mean to like my bad. That's my bad. Yo. Okay. But yeah, I hope everyone here has a great and fantastic night. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is gonna be one of my longer videos because this is a very serious topic. But yeah, no crash out today. A lot of sad, just been sad. But we laugh and move on. So y'all have a good night.